Good morning, and good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. Thank y'all for joining me. Let's get into this live. I'm tired, y'all. I went to bed hella late last night. Well, y'all know, because y'all was live with me. I'm tired today, y'all. I got to take my ass to bed tonight. Oh, my God. But good morning. Good morning. I see Sweet Essence, Mary Giles. Good morning. Good morning, Erica Butler. Good morning, Sheila Washington, and everyone joining. Oh. All right, so let's get into the show. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. I hope y'all having a wonderful Monday. Y'all know I hate Mondays because it makes the week feel like it's longer. But we're going to get through it, honey. We're going to breeze through it. We got some topics that we want to talk about to you guys or share with you guys this morning. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Please don't forget to tap on that like button for me so that we can push this video into the algorithm. All right. Let's get into it. Y'all know we like to knock out politics. We got to find out what's going on in the world, honey, because Trump is out here trumping. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what updates we have. All right. As y'all can see coming up on my screen, honey, China condemns Trump's attack on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities and says that the attack violated international laws and calls for a ceasefire. Okay. Now we don't want it with China and Japan. So Trump, you better listen. Because if we get caught up in some bull-ish, we're gonna need China and Japan to jump on that ship with us and go ahead and help fight these crazy people. So if you piss them off, it's a wrap. All right, like for real. Shit, I might have to go and move up out of the country. Let's get into it. China is reportedly not here for Donald Trump's decision to bomb 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. Said that they're calling the incident a serious violation of intentional or international law. Mm-hmm. According to the South China Morning Post, now in a statement, it says that the Chinese Foreign Ministry says that the bombing of the facility seriously violated the United Nations Charter and its principles. It goes on to say that they also called for all parties to cease fire to ensure the safety of civilians and begin dialogue. It says that China is willing to work with the international community to uphold justice and restore peace and stability in the Middle East. According to what the ministry has said. Now, it goes on to say that this statement just came hours after Trump took his Truth social app to announce that the U.S. has successfully bombed 3 Iranian nuclear facilities and promised more attacks if Tehran did not stand down. Okay, so it says that Tehran confirmed the attacks, but claims that the facilities had been evacuated prior to the strikes. Now, the Iranian prime minister called the bombings outrageous. So as you guys can see, China is stepping in to try to help make peace between the situations with Iran and the U.S. After Trump, just went out here, did not consult with anyone, sent bombs flying and blew up Iran's spaces up over there. And now China is saying, hey, stand down. We not trying to be having no damn war. So hopefully Trump does not turn his anger towards China, which I hope he does not, because that could be very fatal for us as well. Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on, honey. All right. So let's share. Hopefully you guys got your coffee and your tea and honey getting where you need to be this morning safely. All right, New York City Mayor Eric Adams orders New York PD to increase presence around religious, cultural, and diplomatic sites as New York's Hakeem Jeffries condemns Donald Trump and the New York Representative Alexandria Cortez, and they call for his impeachment, y'all, after striking 3 Iranian nuclear sites. Hallelujah. We've been waiting to hear that word, right? Impeachment. I really hope they press for that because he needs to be out of office for that. He really needs to get out of office for that, because you know how many lives that he's putting in danger when he moves in this way, because he is power stricken and power driven. He has this godlike complex where he feels he can do what he want to do, and he don't think he has to consult with anybody beneath him because he feels he's the president, and that can be very dangerous to have a person with that mindset in office. So let's continue. It says, following President Trump's airstrike on the Iranian nuclear sites, New York City Mayor Eric Adams has ordered the New York Police Department to increase presence around religious, religious, cultural, and diplomatic sites around all 5 New York City boroughs, plus New York City Congresswoman Alexandra Cortez calls for Trump's impeachment, y'all. Hallelujah. Now, it says that also minority leaders of the U.S. House of Representatives, Hakeem Jeffries, spoke out and condemned Trump. Says that as we previously shared on Saturday, June 21st, Trump took to his Truth Social platform and told his followers that he ordered airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Says that reacting, says that New York City Mayor Eric Adams posted on Twitter, says that learning of the U.S. bombing of 3 sites in Iran, says that while we await more details from our federal partners, we've ordered the New York City Police Department to increase its presence around religious, cultural, and diplomatic sites throughout the 5 boroughs. It says that thinking about our large Persian population here in New York City at all times. Meanwhile, AOC wrote on Twitter that the president's disastrous decision, and of course they stopped it there. So they are trying to get his ass out of there. I know that shit right. They need to go ahead and sign off on that, honey. Do I need to sign off too? So y'all see here where Eric Adams posted on Twitter. That's his post that we just read. All right. Alexandra Cortez says that the president's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization is a grave violation of the Constitution and congressional war powers. Says that he has impulsively risked launching war that may unsnare us for generations. Says that it is absolutely and clearly grounds for impeachment. What y'all think, honey? I agree. Where I sign it, okay? What line? Where the line at? Let me get in line so I can get up there and sign, honey. Let me get in line so I can sign. All right, so y'all see it here. Y'all see here, that's what Trump had to say, child. All right, and y'all heard where this Israeli prime minister was applauding Trump for his efforts to bomb Iran, which hell no, okay? No. So these are all of the updates. Y'all heard Trump, we don't want to hear his ass no more. But now they are calling for impeachment because, as you guys can see, let me hurry back to it. As you guys can see, they said it is a violation of the Constitution and congressional war powers for him to have done that. So now impeachment is on the table, and we pray that they proceed with that. All right, because baby, he need to be out of office because he's just doing what the hell he want to do. Now, speaking of New York City, saying that they want to have police presence around, like churches and places like that. Well, this is one of the reasons why people are crazy. All right, let's go ahead and share this. When I saw this, I said, see, Trump, what you did. I'm blaming everything on Trump. Everything that go bad, we're blaming it on Trump today. All right, Trump, you catching all of it. Everything that go wrong, we're going to say Trump did it. All right. So a man fatally pow-powed after opening fire into a Michigan church, you guys. The deacons run over the pow-power with a truck to halt the attack. Child, these folk crazy in church. See, this is why I pray with my eyes open. When they say bow your head and close your eyes, not me, girl. I keep my eyes open for shit like this right here to pop off. Because people in church can be crazy too. Everybody to go to church is not there for the Lord. You got some people that's crazy to be sitting waiting for you to close your eyes, honey, so they can pop off and do some crazy stuff. No, Lord. Okay, let's get into it.
Oh. Get out. Come on, everybody to the back. Please, everybody come to the back. Come to the back. John, they gotta come. They gotta come. Come on. Come on. Go. Out, I don't think is a good idea. Come on here.
Yo. Folk are crazy, right? In church. They ain't running fast enough for me, baby. I'd have been out of there. Child. People just in church, child. So they said that said this morning, June 22nd, at Cross Point Community Church in Wayne, Michigan, experienced a traumatic moment after a powman whom police identified as a 31-year-old white male, opened fire outside the building. Now, according to authorities, it said that the church security guards was able to take aim at the suspect after a church deacon ran the power over with his Ford F-150. Baby, if he ran you over with Ford F-150, you out of here. Now, it says it fatally taking out the gunman. Yeah, that F-150 gonna take you out of there, girl. That says that Pastor Bobby Kelly, honey, says that the hit occurred when the deacon noticed that the powerman as he was coming into the church. Says that luckily the power never made it inside of the church, where approximately 150 people were attending service, child. Now, footage from the church live stream captures the chaos as the attendees were told to get down and move to the back of the building. Now, currently, an investigation is going on as Pastor Kelly Jr. confirms that the power was not a member of that church. Child, I don't know what is going on with people. People don't have no fear for God, honey. You just run up in there and just be up and letting loose in church like that, baby. No. See, that's why I go to church at home. Ain't none of that happening. Come over here with that, child. Swiss cheese, okay? Moving on. Let me be quiet, child. Let me be quiet. Don't come over here, child, to Caramel Baptist Church with that bullshit. Because, baby, all right, I'm security, I'm the choir, I'm the pastor, and I'm the I'm the deaconess, I'm the pastor, I'm the lady that pass out the fans and all that, baby. I'm a one-woman church, honey. Come over here, that mess you want to. All right. Yeah, we'll take them down, honey. All right, so Jocelyn Savage, I shared with you guys yesterday. So now we got an update. All right, we got an update. So Jocelyn Savage says that she's not a victim or brainwashed. I showed y'all last night. Says she loves R. Kelly and she sees him every damn weekend. Says that they're engaged and planning a family. She also claims that her parents are lying. And we haven't heard from Jocelyn Savage in years. All right. Now all of a sudden that R. Kelly is trying to be pardoned. Here she comes popping out of the blue. Like, who the fuck is this? And that's what we're thinking. With a whole R. Kelly t-shirt on, going in for R. Kelly. All right. This is what Stockholm Syndrome looks like. And let's go.
Soon, I have hope, and just, you guys, please, just do not believe the lies, because enough is enough. It's been 6 years, and I'm just tired. I choose not to call my mother and father because I do not want to talk to them. I have a cell phone, and I choose not to call them. So I'm a grown woman, and if I decide not to call them, that's my choice. And it is what it is. So once again, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm in love, and I'm good. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great day. Bye. Soon, I have hope, and just, you guys, please. Everyone, my name is Jocelyn Savage. I'm 29 years old, and I'll be 30 next month. I just want to come out here shortly to let you guys know that I am.
Why do people do that? I'm 29. I'll be 30 next month. That's what comes after 29, right? That's Stockholm Syndrome said.
Not a victim. I've been with Robert for 10 years. He has been incarcerated for 6 years, and I have seen him every weekend for the past 6 years. Just 3 years ago, I proposed to Robert, and he said yes. And we are planning on getting married and having a family, and I'm very excited about that. But anyways, I just want to come out here and let you guys know to please do not believe the lies that my mother and father are coming out here saying about me and Robert. I am not held against my will. I am not a sex slave. I am not brainwashed or any of those crazy lies that were told on me. And I just want Robert to get the righteous justice that he deserves, because he deserves to be free. Enough is enough. I'm tired, and he's tired as well. So I just want you guys to continue to please pray for him. I'm praying for him. I believe that he will be out. Hi, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Savage.
Righteous justice that he should get. Girl, ain't no righteous justice. Do you know what he in there for? The same reason that your ass is sitting on camera right now. You should have been went home. Going up behind him. You see him every weekend. Girl, go see a therapist every weekend. That's who you need to be seeing every damn weekend. All right, so let's get into what her parents came forward to say. All right, the Savages are concerned for our daughter Jocelyn, honey. Tim Savage always have me laughing because he be so passionate, child. Not laughing at the situation, but laughing how he at his delivery when he go live. Okay, because Tim is crazy. Okay, let's get into it, child.
I seen the video earlier today that was surfing around on the internet of our daughter Jocelyn. It's been about a little over 6 years since we physically have seen her out in public. The video that we saw did bring some concerns because it appears that the video is AI generated. Anybody knows about AI, how realistic videos can be from just a simple picture. Her voice, speech didn't match some of the video recordings. The gestures within Rhoa image on her shirt, actually the mouth moved when she talked. And so it's brought some serious questions, and it confirms
very serious concerns.
It confirms why we have been fighting so hard just to make sure she's fine, healthy, and okay. Basically, that's all we want to know. Like in the video, that was her. She said that she has a choice if she wants to have a relationship with her family, her parents especially, and that's true. We just wanted to make sure she's fine, healthy, and okay. And
that's all we asked for.
And the video that we saw today, it still doesn't answer our questions because the video definitely appears to be AI generated.
We've been through so much as a family. You know, we have no other choice tonight to file a report, a missing person report, twice. If you think back and look at all the times that has happened in the past where they said that she had a baby, that was false. They also said some other things about her that was false, like the book, false. The Patreon account, false. These things concerns us as a parent. We really need to find what's going on with our daughter, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on. We're eager to find out. So please pay attention. Look at what we see and judge for yourself, and tell somebody else and say, hey, does this look like an AI generated? Because it looks like it to us. So thank you.
And whoever is behind that video, we demand answers, and we hope to get a resolution soon and to have some type of closure. And if she wants to have a relationship with her family or not, that doesn't matter at this point. We just want to know that she's fine, healthy, and okay.
Right. That's all we ask for, to make sure you're fine, healthy, and okay. We love you. From your parents, yes, and from family. Thank you.
Seen the video earlier today.
All right, so what y'all think about that? Do y'all think that the video that we just saw was AI generated? Do you think it was actually her saying, "Hey, I don't want anything to do with my parents. I want to stay over here with Robert, honey. I'm trying to be married to Robert and have a baby with him." And I mean, like I told y'all before, I did a video probably like over a year now where she said that she had a baby girl by Robert, and the baby's last name was Kelly. I don't know who baby that was. I don't know whose baby that was, but now she says she wants to start a family with him. If you already had a baby, then you already started a family with him. So I found that weird whenever she said that in the most recent video that we just watched. But her family, they have been trying to get her to come home since, this whole situation began. As I said, the other girls have now left R. Kelly's camp, and especially after he got arrested, they've left and went home. As real clear as she's home. She's living in her own place. Okay, she's rekindled her relationship with her family, but Jocelyn, she's just stubborn and will not leave for whatever reason, whether it's on her own or by force. I'm not sure, but what I do know is she definitely looks different. She's lost a lot of weight since the last pictures that we saw of her. And she looks kind of like, robotic, Stockholm syndrome done set up in there. So she definitely needs some psychiatric help, because there's no way in hell, of all the things that we've heard that she went through being under R. Kelly's guidance, that she does not need some type of psychological treatment. Because baby, some of the stuff that I read and videos that I saw, inhumane. It's inhumane, the things that those girls had to go through. And most of those girls, if not some, we hear caught STDs while there, because R. Kelly was sleeping with them unprotected and had other people coming in, kind of like the whole Diddy situation, not using protection as well. Of course, you guys know that R. Kelly was found guilty and had to pay off some of the girls who were victims because they were infected with, some of them had herpes and other STDs that they contracted while being in his camp. The girls were, of course, you guys know, locked up in rooms, had to knock on doors in order to get food, to tell the runners what they wanted to eat. if they were on some type of punishment, they weren't allowed to eat. Some of the girls talked about going days without having food because that was R. Kelly's punishment. They weren't allowed to be around each other, so they were locked in separate rooms because he did not want them communicating unless it was time for them to be sexual with one another with him. Okay, so they were made to do interviews. They had to sit and according to what Jocelyn and Azriel Clary were saying, that R. Kelly, probed them into interviews and what they had to say. The Gayle King interview, to be exact, they were saying to R. Kelly, they had to practice what they were going to talk about. They had to go over what they were going to talk about on camera, and they were made to go in and be upset and angry. You guys saw R. Kelly jumping up and, I'm sick of this shit. Y'all saw him doing all that. That was all an act because he knew his ass was caught. He knew that documentary was out or coming out. So he was trying to, do a little performance for the audience and avoid answering questions that Gayle King was going to ask him. So I don't know with this situation. I mean, she is getting ready to be 30, whatever years old. If she doesn't want to come home, you can't make her. She's an adult. If she says that she's fine, it's going to be very hard to make her leave wherever it is that she is to come home. I mean, what 30-year-old want to stay at home if she doesn't want to be at home? Just say it. So I don't know. Now they're saying that this AI generated video is out and they are now seeking to file a missing persons report for Jocelyn Savage. We'll see how that works because they've been trying for years and everything that they try is not working. She's still gone. But prayers wherever she is. I hope that she's safe. All right, let's move on. This is sad. All right, so somebody who continues to throw their relationship in our face. We're going to go ahead and show y'all these updated pictures of Megan and Mr. from Color Purple. That's what I like to call him. Jonathan Majors, honey. Mr. from Color Purple. These are from the Impact Awards. Y'all remember the infamous dress. All right, so that's them, child. Lord, what y'all think? Do y'all think that their relationship is real? Do y'all think they're really in love? Not that it's really our concern, but a lot of people say that they feel like it's all, publicity based, that their relationship is publicity based, that she's pretty much there to kind of help him get through whatever he's dealing with the public from his case and all that others. I don't know. It appears that they might be in love. I ain't gonna hold you though. I feel like in the beginning when I first saw them together, I was just like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Now y'all know Megan Good's ex Devon Franklin. He is now engaged as well to his current girlfriend. And she kind of eerily, well, not too similar, but she kind of reminds you of Megan a little bit. She's beautiful. He like beautiful women, and they have great taste. So no homo, but I'm just saying. But yeah, so her ex is now getting ready to get married, and now Megan is married. She's expressed that she does want to have kids with Jonathan Majors. So we'll see if she's not already pregnant, because when she was standing up on the other pictures that we saw, it appeared that she had like a little bulge in the front. So I don't know if they're going to announce later on that she is expecting, because she did, say in interviews that I saw that she did want to have kids with him, that they wanted to be parents. So we'll see. He already does have kids. But as I told y'all before, she was paying his child support for the children that he already has with a Becky, of course, to avoid him going to jail. So we will see what happens with them, if there's going to be an announcement here soon. But I guess congratulations. I have nothing negative to say. If they love each other, who are me to judge? All right. Y'all know that's my favorite thing to say. All right, let's get out of here, child, to the next topic. All right. So Shannon, Sharpe, and Jim Jones get into a back and forth over Nas comments. Rapper Nas, okay, says that this is the biggest podcast that you've ever been on. Ooh, child, no, he didn't up and try Jim Jones like that. Jim Jones, no disrespect, the hottest song that you ever had is Ballin'. I ain't gonna hold you. The song's still hot. You played in the club or anywhere right now. The beat still, you still there with it. But ain't nobody checking for Jim Jones. I mean, seriously, ever since you left Love and Hip Hop, everybody's like, why are you here? What are you doing? But let's get into this. He stopped by Shannon, Sharpe. Well, not stopped by, but they went live and they had a conversation. And it was brought up that rapper Nas was a better rapper, I guess, than Jim Jones. And he was very much so bothered, and the conversation kind of escalated. So let's get into it.
Records in you right now, so you are capping. You are capping. That's what you're doing.
First of all, bro,
you are capping. I'm a bigger Nas fan than you are. You are capping.
First of all, I'm 57. I don't be
right
singing no rap. I don't be singing no rap.
You see what I'm saying, Ocho? He don't even know about rap. He just doing this for the views to get Jim Jones on there to get him hot. I understand, but you don't know no Nas lyrics. You don't know Nas lyrics.
You better check the podcast space. Now you better talk.
Sing 16.
Hey, this the biggest podcast you ever been on.
Name one Nas record.
This the biggest podcast you ever been on.
Do you know what podcast
you been on bigger than this one?
Hold on. We off topic.
I'm not a podcaster.
No.
This is what I do. You
Name a podcast you been on bigger than this one. When you get big, you get invited to Club Shay Shay.
This is what I do.
Nas get invited to Club Shay Shay. Jadakiss get invited to Club Shay Shay. You not on that level yet, bro.
It's for little young white girls. Chill out. Chill out. Don't play with me. That's records in you right now. So you are capping. You are capping. That's what don't play with me, bro. Chill out.
Off topic.
You dealing with the wrong one, bro.
Right here, bro.
I don't care nothing about nothing that shit you got to say, bro. You might as well take me off this shit, bro.
We here. You can't out
Leave
talk
me alone, bro.
You might can out rap me, but you can't out talk me.
Don't nobody want to go to Club Shay Shay. Nobody want to buy no VIP tickets to that shit. Nobody rushing to go to that shit.
Biggest podcast you ever been on.
Club Shay Shay.
Hey,
you do got a good podcast.
You get an invite.
You do got a good
podcast.
Nobody
listening to me.
The podcast is tremendous. You and Ocho do your thing, but don't get it twisted, bro. I don't care nothing about no fucking podcast, bro.
We supposed to be talking about music and love and embracing one another and culture and having
we ain't gonna let it come out here and disrespect Nas and Jada. That ain't gonna happen on here. Now, where were we?
Why you keep putting Jada into this? Why you keep putting Jada into this? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, bro? Don't play with me, bro. Chill out.
Off topic.
You dealing with the wrong one, bro.
Right here, bro.
I don't care nothing about nothing that's
child. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and y'all know I know a little bit about music over here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Do I think the better lyricist in this situation between Jim Jones and Nas is hands down Nas? I'm sorry, his flow is better, his rhetoric is better, everything of his pen game is better. I'm sorry, Jim Jones, you all right? I mean, you balling, you still there with it, okay? You ain't heard nothing. We ain't had another hit since balling. I mean, if you put your hits up against Nas, yeah, Nas got you on that. All right, Nas got several hits, even features. He can sit you down on that. So I don't know why you so mad and pressed and bothered about that. And to be honest with you, you might not like Shannon Sharpe. He is dealing with a lawsuit right now from the Beckys, but you got to give him his props. Club Shay Shay is popping like that. I mean, shit, a lot of people are lined up to go on there. He makes millions of dollars, way more than Jim Jones, I'm pretty sure, makes just on his podcast alone. So you got to give the man his credit. You might not like him from the choices that he make and the women that he choose, but the nigga is about his bag. When he played football as a tight end, he was that nigga. He was, okay? He was good at what he did. So everywhere, it seemed like everywhere he's been, he was that dude. So you got to give him, Shannon Sharpe, you got to give him his props, all right? And again, I feel like Nas definitely is hands down the best rapper in this situation. So Jim Jones, just get your shit up and then come on back and try again, baby. Okay. Yeah, go on over there and put a ring on Chrissy's finger and then come back and talk about that. Maybe that's something you can talk about on Club Shay Shay, that you finally wifed up Chrissy over there. Maybe that's why she running around here fighting and punching people, because she want to be a wife so bad and you want to wife her up. Now ball out on that. Goodbye, sir. Moving on. Child. Bowling. All right. Ball your ass out of here. Goodbye, sir. I'm seeing you on out here. All right, next topic, child. Chrisean Rock, honey. Chrisean Rock. Let's talk about her. She want to be everywhere else except home with Junior. Chrisean Rock, honey, tearful moment at the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards. Why she was there, we don't know. She said, I want to apologize to the young women that I wasn't the best role model for. Can you be a role model to Junior? We're not asking you to be a role model for young girls, all right? Be a role model for yourself. Be a role model for your son. Be a role model for your family, child. That's be a role model to your sister that's talking about getting in the ring with Clarissa to get her head knocked off. Do that. But ain't nobody asking you to be a role model. You just got off probation. Let's get into what she had to say. Said that Chrisean Rock got candid on the red carpet, honey, at the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards, tearing up as she apologized to young women for not being the role model, and she hopes to become. Child, let's play this.
I had to do a quick fit change.
I saw that. I said, oh, she just went to go switch up.
I wasn't. I just did the. I don't know. I was rushing today. It was a heavy day.
But you looked great in the first out.
Last minute. And this dress is actually from the lady from the front desk.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. It
She
works.
got me right. She got me right. And it's red.
We see
Your
it
favorite
red.
color?
Yeah. Well, no.
No. Okay. All right.
My
Well.
favorite color is blue.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's great to see you out tonight. What does it mean for you to be here? It's the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards 5th annual. What does that mean for you to be here tonight?
I'm just here to support Jason Lee. I'm so proud of him. This is cool. He's doing his own thing from scratch. It's inspiring, honestly. And this is a great place to network, showcase. I'm shooting Yahweh in Jerusalem. I'm just waiting until Trump unbanned the flights.
Right.
But yeah, I just switched from, I don't know, am I supposed to just vent or no?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. So I just came out of retirement. I took a sabbatical for like 2 years. I was off the internet pretty much for everything.
When?
And then wasn't dropping music and just was home with my son and taking time with being a mom. And coming up with new ways of how to show up more positive. So I switched genres. I just want to follow more and be more about God. Yeah.
And I feel like we've seen that positive shift in you. You're on a new trajectory, and you're making an impact just by people watching your journey.
Oh, I received that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. What message do you want to send to other young ladies that may look up to you and may be watching your journey and looking for answers and guidance? Because you're a leader now, ma'am.
Okay, well, I just want to apologize to the young ladies because I wasn't the proper role model at first. I was naive and moving really fast, and I didn't have much discipline. So,
It's a moment. You're doing great. You are doing amazing.
So now I'm just trying to show resilience and maturity and the favor of God more and not the world. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I was given the wrong message at first.
But that's a part of your journey, and it's so
I'm not crying. This is annoying.
You guys have Kleenex for her?
Sorry.
Anybody have Kleenex? Just your transparency, Chrisean, your transparency is what speaks to people, and that's what people want to see. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Love that.
Yeah. What else was the question? My bad.
I'm thrown off too. I'm getting
mean to,
emotional. No.
You just asked the real question. So I'm like, ooh, okay, I was not ready for that.
Yeah.
I had to do a quick.
Child, this thing says she took a sabbatical and she took time off from the internet. Girl, you took no time from the internet, okay? You took no time from the internet. I'm sorry. And you just got off probation. Like, Chrisean, you've been cussing people out, threatening people. You forgot you punched James Wright Chanel in the damn mouth, knocked some of his damn teeth loose and out. You've been doing the most. You threatened Blueface Mama. Now you on here fighting with Tia Kemp, and she done had to read you down and tell you sit down and be a mama. Now you talking about you about to fly to Israel as soon as Trump lift the ban. Girl, you need to be flying to the doctor's office with your son. That's where you need to be flying to. You want to go everywhere, and I ain't saying that she shouldn't work as a mother, because as mothers, yeah, we can work. But I feel like your son needs you. You trying to go over there and be singing off key to the people over in Iran or wherever you trying to go. Girl, sit down and be a mother. Sit down, take your child to the doctor, to a therapist, to a professional, a specialist, so that they can see what the fuck is wrong with him finally. So that, I know you're in denial. I know you're in denial in terms of what's going on with this baby, but baby, sit down. You don't need to be flying anywhere. It's not safe to be flying outside the country right now. I would be afraid. Suppose you get over there and something happened and you can't get back to your child. You don't spend enough time from him while your ass was locked up. Like, hello. I mean, damn, sit down. And I don't know who invited you to the awards, because you really had nothing to bring. I mean, this interview was total lies. I don't know who you're supposed to be this role model for. I don't know who you're supposed to be a role model for. But anyway, girl, you can't even get being a mother right, let alone being a role model to somebody else. Ain't nobody looking up to you, okay, at all. Moving on. I don't know what girls is looking up to you, side the girls over there on baddies that be fighting, the ones you was over there drinking and fighting with when you was pregnant with the baby. Oh, did I need to go there? I might have went too far, but all right. Whatever, I done said it now. Shit. Whatever, child, whatever. All right. So, as you guys may know, if you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, child, the girls was eating down yesterday. They went off. Kelly got into it with Kelly and Britt, child, got into it on the show, child, and they supposed to be friends. So I don't even know what flew up their nose, but baby, they were going back and forth, and the girls were like, "Oh my God, let's get into it, child." Kelly and Britt ain't friends no more. Let's get into it.
Very interesting that he took the time out of his busy schedule to come at little old Kelly's event.
I wonder who paid them. Maybe the people that don't show up.
Who didn't show up?
Yeah.
I don't know what I missed, but Kelly is definitely on one right now. She is a little firecracker waiting to pop off.
We are all at my house.
She let you in her house?
And Portia.
Oh my gosh, she let Portia in her house?
Yeah, I did. You can address me. I know that's kind of difficult.
I'm so proud
sometimes.
of you. It's not difficult.
It's
not difficult.
You don't have to be passive aggressive.
I'm not passive.
You're a little passive.
I'm aggressive.
I haven't seen you ever aggressive.
Don't play with me, Britt. Don't play with me.
Have that conversation later.
Really?
You guys
Okay, you're the big bad wolf.
I'm the mighty wolf.
No, you're not. It's a persona. You're really insecure.
Insecure?
Yeah.
I'm insecure? But you want to use my team.
The team that you begged for me to work with because you always need a sidekick, baby. Long story short, Kelly was feeling insecure because she felt like she was second in Nashville when it was her entire idea to share a glam squad. She was like, hey, I got a makeup artist. I have a stylist.
This is better than the Wimbledon Championship. Let me tell you something, Britt. You better talk to your motherfucking roommate. You better talk to your pill popping roommate.
Cute.
Match point.
Hold up there.
Not pill popping roommate.
This is getting juicy. Like, what kind of pills?
Okay, this just took a turn. I did not see this coming.
Well, the pill she offered me was just a little Advil PM. I didn't get the Propofol Michael Jackson special.
How did it go to 0 to 100 in 2 drinks?
Things are only off limits based off of respect. Now, if you don't want to respect me, then baby, I'm gonna lay the whole clip out. The stylist said you look a mess, so keep it up. Unless you want to talk about those abortions you had when you was married.
What did the guy start? What did you can't even have a kid. You could never be me, bitch.
Nobody wants to be you little hobbit.
Get me out of here now.
She thinks this is cute.
But you know how you felt with the Kenya stuff?
But you know
can't
also
bring up
how
abortion
I am.
stuff.
Well, she tried to call me a pill popper.
This is one of those when they go low, I go to the deep, dark pits of hell.
Hey, if you're going to dish it, be sure to take it.
That's a lot.
Britt's attack on Kelly was a very low blow.
Even if you guys are not going to be friends anymore, some things you just take to the grave.
That whore-ass bitch. She's a hoe.
Something about an abortion and a marriage, child. Well, that's illegal after Trump, so you ain't got to worry about that no more. I can't even get no birth control. We're going to calm down, take a deep breath. Yes. I'm a Reiki healer.
Right here.
But I'm a Reiki
There ain't
healer.
enough breaking in here.
Okay.
First of all, it's my body and my choice. Second of all, I got my tubes tied after the twins. I couldn't make a baby if I wanted to.
We're going to use our inside voices.
Ain't no inside voice.
This is a place of peace, and love, and fun, and friendship. You've got diamonds on your eyelids. You've got on $10,000 boots.
They done call Elder Barge to get over there on that piano, honey, to simmer them down over there, child. He said, let me play some soft renditions over here so y'all can calm down, because y'all been a little too ghetto up in this good old place in here.
Those shoes are cute. We're gonna shop, and we're gonna have a good time.
We want to thank everyone for coming out.
It's very interesting that he took the time.
Baby, when I tell y'all, let me tell y'all something about Britt Eady. Everybody say Britt Eady is not all there, child. Ain't no chairs under her table, and her elevator is stuck in the basement. But baby, when I tell you she read down, she go for the jugular. And I don't want Shamia or nobody else telling her, oh, that was too far. I keep telling y'all, when you're in an argument with somebody, when you're in a verbal altercation, it's not too far. I'm gonna go there. If you ever get into it with me, that's the goal. The goal is to slice you before you can slice me verbally. I'm gonna verbally slice the shit out of you if you say something that's out of tune with me. And that's just how it goes. There are no fair words when you are in an argument. The goal is Kelly saying some slick shit. Britt Eady gonna come back and say what she's saying. You gonna call me a pill popper. She gonna bring up your ABs. And yeah, that sliced you. That made you go sit your ass down and reflect and not fucking play with her no more. I guess y'all not friends no more, Britt and Kelly. I guess the friendship is over. That's just how it is. And that go for anybody. I know a lot of people, oh, that was so far up. Brit was like, look, bitch, I ain't coming back next season anyway. So I'm going to just go ahead and let off on Kelly because she up and tried it. That's just how it works. Shit. I'm going to verbally slice you. I'm going to go to the depths of hell, the left wing, west wing, north, south, and child, every other wing up in that bitch. If I'm coming for you, I'm going to pull all that. And that's exactly what Britt Edie did. Kelly was saying some crazy shit too. So, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the damn gander. What y'all think about it, child? I loved it. I was like, ooh, girl, the girls are reading down, honey. Ooh. All right, so let's get into this next clip, honey. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room girl, because the girls were girling last night. And this other, well, we ain't gonna call him a girl, child. We ain't gonna call him a girl. Charles, honey. Charles, your lunch is ready. All right, let's get into Charles right quick, because, honey, Charles had a little surprise when some guy, this random guy came over and was trying to tell Angela, which is Charles' wife, honey, that Charles might have been out here cheating, or cheating, as Tisha called it cheating. You've been out here cheating. And said that he owns a restaurant, said old boy owns a restaurant, and said that Charles had been bringing some random woman in there cheating on Angela. I said, girl, say it ain't so. Let's go ahead and watch it, because he came to this event that Kelly had. Okay, it's like a little cook-off between she and Charles, and old boy made his way over to Angela. Angela said she didn't know who the hell he was, but he came over to tell her some stuff about her husband, and they told him, hey, you got to get on up out of here with that. But let's get into it, child, because I was like, oh, hell no. Now, we've been saying we thought that Charles was a cheater, but maybe it might be something to it.
I'm going to take it back. That's what struggle with our kids. Like, they always want to.
It's important.
About what? That is different. Like,
okay. What's wrong?
I'm on you.
How do I know you, Mark?
I don't think you know me, but I know your husband. He's gone to my restaurant before. I would like us to talk, so I can tell you something that you might not know. Some things you might not know about her.
Oh, wow. Who are you?
All right, so y'all hear that? Dude comes up to Angela and say, hey, you don't know me. I own a restaurant. Your husband's been in my restaurant a few times, and he brought this, unknown woman to my restaurant. He been cheating on you, and I need to have a private conversation with you. So when you're ready to talk, come hit me up. All right. So the other girls are looking like, who is this? What is this? And what's going on here? I've been saying I feel like Charles be cheating, because every time she called his ass, especially on the Grenada trip, he didn't want to answer the phone. He was rushing her off the phone. Those are telltale signs that something might be going on. If you ain't got time to talk to me, who the fuck you talking to? Okay, let's get back into it.
You. And who gave you the license to come speak to me?
What the hell was that about?
It's over my head.
Do you know him? Do you know his
I've never seen him a day in my life.
You might need to keep it like that.
So we are going to make a toast. I think we are both winners. Both of our dishes turned out amazing. So we're going to give it up for Mr. Oakley. Cheers. Cheers.
How was your last night?
I'm going to take a shot with them real quick, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to take a shot.
All right, there you go.
With them real quick, and then I'm going to come back.
You're the GM of the store. Nice, beautiful store. Thrilled to have you.
Where we cheers it to? I got to cheers for it. Cheers if your name is Angela, your husband's cheating on you.
Whoa.
So they're doing a cheers between the girls. And the same guy who walked over to Angela says, cheers if your name is Angela and your husband is cheating on you. Now, see the messy part of it out. Now, you just said you want to have a private conversation with her, but you just could not wait to get that information out. And you want to let everybody in the room know, because you're trying to embarrass the fuck out of her, that her husband is up and cheating on her. Now, y'all know this ain't right. Now, if you're going to have a private conversation, why you didn't pull her to the side and say, hey, Angela, I got some stuff I need to talk to you about. Let's continue.
Oh, we're not doing that. No.
Who get them? Pass them out.
I don't know if the steam from the chicken is just clouding his ears, but he obviously does not hear it, or he's not planning on responding.
I knew Charles didn't hear him, because if Charles did hear him, I think it would have been a frying pan across his head. I mean, he gotta
go. We will not do that today, not here.
So I can let the dog out the cage now.
So they done told him, baby, you got to get out of here with that, because we trying to film and you trying to start some mess. So that security done got his ass up out of there.
Any part of you that believes that Charles might be currently stepping out on Angela?
I don't know what Charles is doing. I have no idea. It's against my religion to be in people's business, honey.
The devil is a liar.
Cheers to beautiful beginnings.
Beautiful beginnings.
Okay? And cheers to the motherfucking chef. With them real quick, and then I'm going to come back to the chefs. Okay, cheers!
I am most definitely trying to hold it together and not make a scene because I don't want to get my husband involved. I'm so happy he's so oblivious. So I'm afraid to bring like this to him because he's a pit bull and he will tear his ass up. Since Madison Square Garden, he's been extremely calm. But baby, he does not play when it comes to disrespect.
But ain't he disrespecting you if he cheating? I mean, now, I don't agree with old boy's delivery in terms of how he brought the information to her, because you could have probably waited until after the event and say, hey, can I pull you aside? I got something I want to talk to you about right quick, okay? To do it in front of everyone is giving that you want to cause a scene. You're looking for a moment, like nobody knew who you were. It's giving you want camera time as well. That's what I got from it. All right. And why are you even coming and telling her that anyway? You don't know her. What are you looking to get out of giving her this information? So what if you own a restaurant and Charles been in there with several women? Who are you to go and tell her anything when you don't know who the fuck she is? Okay. You could have told one of the other girls to say, hey, tell your girl she might want to, somebody else, and let them go and tell. But it's given that Angela may know that there's something going on in her marriage and that she doesn't want to set Charles off. She don't want to take it to him and she don't want to see him blow up. It's given that he might have a temper. Maybe when she's, approached him before about maybe said female in their relationship. Okay. Because it does give that he may be cheating. It's just signs there where, he doesn't want to show her affection on camera, and maybe he's just not an affectionate person, but there are signs that show that he doesn't want to show love to her. He doesn't want to be around her. He's always making slick comments to where he's trying to kind of put her down and trying to get a ha-ha out of it. Whenever she calls him, he don't want to answer, talking about, I'm cooking for the kids, I don't have time. Put your phone on speakerphone if I'm calling you and you see I need to have a conversation with you. I mean, hello, any cell phone now should have speakerphone. So you can put the phone down and put it on speaker and still cook and talk. But it's given that he does not like to make time for her. I don't know. Maybe their marriage is a marriage of convenience. I don't know what it is, but it does give that Charles is doing some slick shit. And if people are coming forward to say they saw him out in those streets with somebody else, then it gives why he is probably so distant from her.
You recognize a fool when you see one. I would never want you or Charles to think that, that would be safe in my environment. That's you know what I mean? So I don't support that. I don't know where this guy came from, but he was no friend to me. Me and Angela might not be the best of the best, but I do not do disrespect. Yes.
So they got him up out of there, as you guys can see. Okay, now let's look at this last and final piece, because Charles is about to pop off on a bitch. Okay, Charles is about to pop off on a bitch. This same dude just brought his ass back up in the circle and still talking about Charles is cheating. Charles about to snap on his ass. So this is what's going to happen next episode, which will be the finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, so baby, they done brought Phaedra back at the tail end on the damn finale. Let's get into this chat. Ooh-wee. I ain't never seen Charles go off like this. All right. Y'all know them quiet ones, honey, will pop off on your ass. You got to watch it. Don't be just because a person be quiet, don't mean they ain't got that up in them, okay? Yes, God, let's go.
Time on the season finale of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman.
Do you have proof that he's in there?
You have said things about Portia.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
Why would I need to lie?
Hi, Marcus.
No, excuse me. You gotta go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
Wait right there.
Yo.
Wait right there.
Oh my God.
I said, get your
Next time on the season finale of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman.
Do you have proof that he's in there?
You have said things about Portia.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
Why would I need to lie?
Hi, Marcus.
No, excuse me. You gotta go.
All right, Marcus is the guy that we just showed on the other clip that was at the little event that the girls just had, okay, with Kelly and Charles when they were doing like this little cook-off. So that's the same guy that security initially escorted up out of there. So now he's popped up at said at another event that they're at and still trying to talk to Angela and put out there that Charles is cheating. So apparently Angela probably said something to Charles that some guy came up to her and told her, hey, you've been taking some girl to a restaurant. So now that Charles see this guy, he popping off on him and told him to get his motherfucking ass up out of there. All right. Woo.
Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
No. Oh my God. Child. Maybe the finale is gonna be finale because
Next time.
What do y'all think? Y'all think Charles is upset because he got caught, or do y'all think that Charles is upset because old boy is overstepping his boundaries, child? What y'all think? Woo, Charles. All right. Let's move on. Now, for those of you that be out here dining and dashing, please don't do that because listen, especially in the black community, with black businesses, they're trying to build businesses out here, honey, and folk just be dining and dashing, ordering up a bunch of food and then don't pay for it. Get up and walk your ass up off there. Luckily for this company, the people that did the dine and dashing was on camera. Now let's get into this because y'all gonna love this, honey. Let's get into it. So don't be out here dining and dashing. That is a crime. Your ass can go to jail for it. All right, it is called theft. All right, let's get into a black-owned restaurant. Okay, they caught 3 customers on camera who dined and dashed on their $200 shrimp and lobster dinner. Girl, said that they offered to pay it back, but they declined. So I guess they want to press charges instead. Let's get into it.
Evening, surveillance cameras caught 3 people leaving without paying a $200 bill for a shrimp and lobster dinner, according to the owners.
The young lady who was serving their table, she got kids at home. You know, she gets a percentage of that tip. You know, she worked hard to serve their table. They had a lot of food.
It's actually disappointing. You know, it's very disappointing to see that from the community that we actually serve, because we pour into our community.
We're a small business, and I see this happening so often to a lot of different small businesses throughout the city.
Evening, surveillance cameras caught.
So the name of the restaurant is called Flaves, okay?
You know,
continue.
We got to do something.
What they did, posted on social media. Owners Phil Simpson and Andrew Bonsu say it wasn't long before people online identified the trio. Simpson said he's been texting one of them and someone actually offered to pay their bill. But Simpson says it's a bigger issue of would-be patrons taking from servers and this black-owned business that struggles to keep prices affordable despite the cost of goods and services going up.
They apologized. They sent someone up here to pay the bill, but I declined to accept it. At that point, it was just like, you know, we gonna pursue this the right way. You know, we got to do something.
What they did, posted on.
What do y'all think? Do you think that the owner of the restaurant was should have accepted the payment and just moved on, or do you think that they should have gone ahead and pursued charges for the dine and dashers? What do y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that the owner of the restaurant should have gone ahead and taken the payment for the meal, or do you think that he was right to go ahead and pursue charges? All right, put a 1 if he should have accepted the payment. Put a 2 if he was right to pursue charges. Let's see what y'all think. Let's do a poll right quick. Put a 1 if the owner should have gone ahead and taken the payment. Put a 2 if he should have gone ahead and accepted the charge. Press charges on said dine and dashers. I see the 2s. I know y'all. I'm on 2 too, baby. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. So there was a $200 tab. That's a lot. You order that much shrimp and lobster, that cost. You can't eat and get your ass up and walk off. But they put their pictures up and their video up and somebody recognized them. So now my thing is, had someone not recognized you on said video or a picture that was released on social media and on the news, would you have come forward to want to pay said money, or would you have gone off and just not even thought about the shit no more and dine and dash somewhere else? Because obviously this is not the first time you've done it. Obviously, this is not most dine and dashers. That's what they do. It's not just one restaurant that they do it at. They do it all the time. You knew when you sat down, you knew when you ordered that you didn't have the money for what you were ordering. So why go and sit your ass down at these people's restaurant and order up all this food? They said they had a lot of food. If you look at the table, that's a table full of food back here. And these people got their asses up. I'm pretty sure they order drinks too. So everybody know your damn bill be high as hell anyway when you order food and you add drinks from the bar. That's gonna make your shit be way up there, okay? But for you to order all that stuff and to jump up and run out on our people, okay? Our people that's trying to build a business, okay? Especially in this day and age when shit is high as hell, tariffs are up and everything else. They're trying to survive just like anybody else and keep their business afloat. So for you to jump your ass up after you done ordered all that and run away from your bill, that's just, and then when you get scared that charges are gonna be pressed, then you want to send somebody up there. You ain't gonna come up there because your ass probably gonna be having the police waiting on you. So you send a random person to send the payment. They were like, yeah, nah, we don't want that. But what we do want is some charges pressed on your ass because you shouldn't have fucking played with us in the first place. That's some ghetto bullshit. That's just ghetto. Okay, that's ghetto. Let's move on, child. All right. Anybody to be dining and dashing, don't be up and doing that because that ain't right. That's not right. All right, so let's get a little ha-ha. Let's get a little ha-ha this morning. Because, baby, this right here, while we talking about dine and dash. This ain't a dine and dash. This is funny. This lady, I said, baby, she some kin to Wanda and them down there in Besma. She some kin to Wanda and them down there in Besma. The way she talking, child, this thing had me laughing so hard. I was like, she said, what now? She tried to say asparagus, child. Listen how she talk, y'all. Shout out to I am Monique Burks. Let's get into this because, baby, listen. Y'all about to crack up.
Yeah.
I got the portable house wherever this is. This thing is big. With the loaded potato. And then they missing my asparagus, y'all. Don't get my asparagus up out here. Right now. Okay, they're going to be paying for that ticket. Wait a minute, here go the asparagus, baby. Here they go. What the name of asparagus? Asparagus, what they name? Asparagus. I'm going to say asparagus. Y'all know what they is. Y'all crunch on them all the time. On YouTube. Y'all always crunching on something on YouTube, then read me out.
Yeah.
I got the portable house wherever this is. This thing is big.
Portable house steak, y'all.
With the loaded potato. And then they missing my asparagus, y'all. Don't get my asparagus up out here. Right now. Okay, they're going to be paying for that ticket. Wait a minute, here go the asparagus, baby. Here they go. What the name of asparagus? Asparagus, what they name? Asparagus. I'm going to say asparagus. Y'all know what they is. Y'all crunch on them all the time on YouTube. Y'all always crunching on something on YouTube, then read me out.
Baby, she said she ordered a portable house steak, girl, with asparagus on the side. And they better get that asparagus to this damn table, baby. What is a portable house steak, y'all? What is that? A lolly baked potato. She ordered a lolly baked potato and a portable house steak, girl, and some Hispanics. Asparagus, girl. What the hell, lady? That is crazy. She said, gotta be from Besma. Girl, she from somewhere. She's from down under with that tongue, child. Good God. Baby, one more time.
Yeah. I got the portable house wherever this is. This thing is big. With the loaded potato. And then they missing my asparagus, y'all. Don't get my asparagus up out here. Right now. Okay, they're going to be paying for that ticket. Wait a minute, here go the asparagus, baby. Here they go. What the name of asparagus? Asparagus, what they name? Asparagus. I'm going to say asparagus. Y'all know what they is. Y'all crunch on them all the time on YouTube. Y'all always crunching on something on YouTube, then read me out.
No, ma'am. Y'all, that is crazy, right? Asparagus. Girl, get out of here. All right, so let's get on to the next topic. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment, girl, because this right here is, Lord, she got to be from Besma. Girl, she got to be from them backwoods of Besma, honey. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said, I love Caramel Well. I ain't mad at her no more. She's a good person. She really good. I actually like Caramel Well. I was like, what happened? What I do? Wanda, shout out to Wanda, man. Wanda said she ain't mad at me no more. What I do, y'all? I gotta laugh at that shit. Oh my God. Wanda said, I love Caramel Well. I'm not mad at her no more. Okay. Whatever happened, I'm not mad at Caramel Well no more. I'm not weeding her down. I love her. Wanda, please don't love me. Okay. That's scary. That's a scary feeling. Okay. I don't know what happened, child. I ain't had nothing to do with it. When I heard that shit, I had to sit up in the bed like, excuse me? Why you love me again? What I do? Because I could have swore I read you down every chance I get, girl. What happened? The Lord must have been talking to you, girl. I'll take it, Wanda. I guess. Okay, I'll take it. All right, moving on, child. Lord, she gonna be in her car cussing me out today. I just feel it in my spirit, Lord. All right, so Diddy's former assistant child testimony that suggests that Kim Porter may have been involved in alleged freak-offs. And I told you guys that I felt that Kim was doing that. We read a book where it talked about Kim was actually doing freak-offs while she was pregnant with the twins with Diddy. Hello. Yeah, that's what had happened. Let's get into Torre. Torre, y'all know who Torre is. I like him. Torre is the one that did that interview, and I will never forget it, where he sat down with R. Kelly, where R. Kelly said that he liked young girls. Okay, y'all remember that? And Torre was like, how young you talking? Okay. And R. Kelly was like, as long as they, I think he said like 17 or something like that. And Torre was looking at him like, bitch, what? So shout out to Torre. Shout out to Torre, because Torre always get down to the meat and potatoes of the BS. Let's get into it. Said proof that Diddy did it to Kim too. Let's go.
Is absolutely right. I don't know how I missed this in the trial. Capricorn testified that she used to set up hotel nights once a week for Kim and once a week for Cassie. Different hotels, different. So she's saying that Kim was dealing with the same crap.
Y'all hear that? I told y'all.
Capricorn was setting up rooms for both of them. She was putting the same stuff in both the rooms. She's going to Kim's room afterwards to sweep for stuff and finding it in disarray with handprints in oil. And Diddy had Kim all
honey. All right, so I see my moms telling me we need a jam session. Let's get through this portion, and then we're going to get the jam session in. All right, let's go ahead and read, y'all, because I told y'all when we read the book, and they tried to say, oh, the book is not facts. Yes, it is. I feel like they didn't want people to know what was going on. I feel like Diddy keep all these beautiful women around in order to use them for freak offs, because that's his, his little nasty side. And he used these women, like I told you guys, to live vicariously through them, to stand back and watch them while he pleasure himself while they're being freaked off. We'll say it that way, okay, for YouTube's sake. All right. So you guys know Kim Porter was allegedly probably done the same way. Okay, and it said that while she was pregnant with them twins, that she was doing a few things. All right, yeah, Cassie was the same way. We know Cassie was. Okay, all right, Capricorn Clark, y'all know who she is. It's said to be Lauren London's sister. That's the same girl who got beat up that worked at Bad Boy whenever she kept a secret for Cassie. Whenever Cassie was messing around with Kid Cudi and Diddy found out, he turned his anger towards Capricorn Clark and proceeded to jump on her. She testified in the Diddy trial as well. But Capricorn Clark is said to have testified on the stand that Kim Porter, that she set up some rooms for some freak offs for Kim Porter as well. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Somebody said the church finger. All right, so now a resurfaced testimony from Diddy's former assistant Capricorn Clark is sending shockwaves across social media as it raises questions about the late Kim Porter's possible involvement in the music mogul alleged freak offs. Now it says that in a recent conversation, media personality and writer Torre discussed Clark's claims, which included booking weekly hotel rooms for Kim. Y'all hear that? Weekly. So this was a ongoing thing, kind of like with Cassie. Okay. Now, Diddy's longtime partner and mother of 3 of his children under similar circumstances as Cassie, who has accused Diddy of coercing her into participating in sexually abusive parties. Now, it goes on to say that according to Capricorn, that she was instructed to stock Kim's hotel rooms with specific items commonly linked to alleged events and later return to clean up after finding remnants such as handprints and oil. It says that while Kim Porter, who tragically passed away in 2018 from allegedly pneumonia, we don't believe that, complications, had not previously been publicly linked to these disturbing allegations. Now, the testimony has ignited new speculations and discussion online. Now, many are now questioning the full extent of Diddy's inner circle awareness or involvement in his alleged off-the-record behavior. Now, it says that neither Diddy's legal team or Kim Porter's family has issued a public response to Capricorn Clark's claims. Now, Capricorn Clark did work for Diddy for quite some time. She saw a lot. Okay, she saw a lot, she knew a lot, and it was her job to keep those things quiet. But when she testified on the stand, of course, you guys know there's no being quiet if you are testifying, especially under immunity. If you saw something and they've offered you immunity, you got to tell what you know, or you probably won't get that immunity. But at the end of the day, it gives that Kim Porter was also a victim of Diddy's freaky lifestyle, okay, and running around telling everybody that was his soulmate. I don't think that Diddy ever had a soulmate in the form of a woman, allegedly. I feel like he used these women as a public spectacle to keep a pretty or bad bitch, as they called him, on his arm to deflect what was really going on behind closed doors. All right. Given the fact that, and I've been covering this case, I've been following, I've read up on it, I've seen several videos, I've heard different testimonies of people talking about Diddy like BBCs. Y'all know what it is, the big black ant. So that's what he would request for these freak-offs, for these women to participate in, while he sat back in the room watching these women be pulverized, we can use that word, by these alleged men of the night, these escorts, if you will. And he would just pleasure himself, and he would direct, meaning tell them what to do in said freak-offs. And I feel like these are things he wanted to do, okay? I feel all those things he wanted to do. So is it shocking to me that Kim Porter was also put through the same thing that Cassie was put through? Not at all. And I think that he would reward them with a certain lifestyle so that they would keep coming back. All right. Cassie received a lot of money, millions, okay, millions for that lifestyle, but it came at a cost. It came with her catching some things. Y'all heard about her talking about sores in her mouth for performing certain acts without protection with these random guys that they met on Craigslist and other social media platforms, that they would find these escorts and they would do these things without protection. Diddy didn't want protection. He wanted to see all that meat. He didn't want no meat covered up. He said, uncover that meat and get on in there and finish strong. So prayers, child, prayers to the family of Kim Porter. As we talked about the other day, her father says that he does not believe that his daughter passed away from pneumonia. Several members of Kim Porter's family have already talked about reopening her case to because they don't believe that she passed from pneumonia as well. And her baby daddy, also says that he spoke to her prior to her death, and she was fine. She just had like a little slight cold, but it was not pneumonia. She was fine. And she was talking about going to talk to the feds. Okay. Shout out to Al B. Sure for that. He's also mentioned, y'all remember I showed y'all the news conference where he set up, well, not news conference, the news, station where he sat up there and was saying that he was going to be testifying in the Diddy trial. Now, this week, they did say that there was supposed to be a surprise witness. Could it be Al B. Sure? Because he did say he was going to testify. We haven't heard any testimony from him as of yet. So if he's the one to testify, baby, he knows a lot. Because Diddy did take his girl, which is Kim Porter, all right? And then also took his son, Quincy, and raised him as his own. So if anybody's pissed off enough to tell the feds everything they want to know, it's going to be Al B. Sure, all right? I'm prayers for his safety as he gets up, and if he gets up there to tell what he knows. All right, let's go ahead and get into our jam session, because, baby, I feel like y'all sitting on my likes, and y'all got to get up off my likes, okay? Y'all got to get up off my likes. Let's get up on this right chair. Jam session right quick. Uncover that meat. That's right, honey. Take that meat, take that thing off so you can see that meat. All right. Hey. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hey. Tap the like. Tap the like. Tap the like. Tap the like. Y'all go out. Tap the like button and come back in for me. Please go out and tap the like button and come back in. If you guys did not hit the like button on your way in, please go out and tap that like button and come on back in so we can enjoy the show. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Like, let's go. Let's go. Put the one if you hit that like already. Let me see. You hit that like. Put the one if you hit that like already. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody, let's go. Tap the like. Let's go. Put a one in that. Hit that like. Put a one. Put a one. Hey. Put a one in that. Tap that like. Hey. I see one. Be the ones. Thank you, Kim, you, Andrea, Mary Giles, Mr. Clay. Thank you. Hey, that's you, Queen B. Thank you. Judy Brown, Jeanette Peters, Alicia Murray. Hey, 30 days. Essence. Hey. Like button. Wayne. Eric Cup Butler. Hey, Tim, hit the like, Hey, thank you. When they first got in, I know that's right. Hey, they said hit the like, I know that's right. There we go. Hey, hit the like. Hey, all right. Yes, honey. Y'all hit that like, keep tapping that like, honey, so we can get on through this show. Thank y'all so much. All right, Sunny Day said, honey, if you cute, hit the like. If you ain't hit the like, honey, you out here looking like the Crypt Keeper. All right, we got 160 people. If you didn't hit the like, then you're looking like the Crypt Keeper. That's what Sunny Days has said. Allegedly. Let me stop. If you didn't hit the like, all right, if you did not hit the like, all right, you might need some facial reconstructive surgery out here. It's giving gremlin. If you did not hit the like, then you're giving gremlin vibes this morning. All right. Yes, you are. Ooh, child. All right, hold on. All right, let's continue. All right. Was that my last topic? I don't know. My show was not as long this morning. My show was not as long. Let me get 2 more topics and then we're gonna let y'all go. Because really that was my show. Right? That was my show this morning. I did not have a long show. Y'all know I be keeping y'all long, child. Wait, what? Hold up, child. Let's get into this, baby. Honey. This just hit the waves. Oh no, honey. Iran is mad at us, y'all. Let's get into this. Oh God. Oh, we gotta talk about this. Iran said, hell no. There will be no peace. That's what somebody else said too. Says Iran, honey. Let's get into it. Ooh, child. I'm so tired of talking about this war talk, y'all. But Iran said, bitch, we not letting this go. China, y'all stay y'all ass out of this. We trying to fight the US. That's what Iran is saying. Now, Iran warned Donald Trump that they would potentially activate sleeper cell terrorist attacks, y'all, in the US in retaliation. Didn't I tell y'all? Terrorist attacks. That's the fuckers coming over here. Okay. Yeah, that's what they're doing over here. Hold up, y'all. I got a call. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. My apologies. Okay. My apologies. I don't usually pause my show unless it's something I really got to take. And I had to take that call. So let's get into it, y'all. Because, oh my God, Iran is mad at us, y'all. Trump done started some shit that we can't get out of. Now they calling for peace and they like, no. Y'all done blew up the only 3 buildings we had over here, bitch. Like, no. All right, so prior to Donald Trump launching the successful attacks on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, they apparently warned him of retaliation, child. Ooh. Now, according to MSNBC, Trump received communication from Iran last week threatening potential terror attacks on U.S. soil using sleeper cells, y'all, that they claim to already have here. Oh, Lord. Now the message reached Trump through an intermediary while he was attending a G7 summit in Canada. Now it says that he later left the summit abruptly. Says that one U.S. official believes that Iran's retaliation could take place within the next 2 days. Oh, Jesus. Now that says that for those unaware, said that sleeper cells are a group of people or terrorist agents that are planted within a population of remain dormant sometimes for years until there's signal to attack. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday when we covered this, when I initially talked about this, when we learned about the attacks, didn't I tell y'all that they have their people that sneak over into our country and that they're suicide bombers and that they get into spaces where large people hang out, like y'all know, with the weather getting nice, like I said the other day, concerts and events. We got 4th of July coming up where people get ready to be out looking at fireworks, different events where it house a lot of people. Did I tell y'all? I'm gonna read that to y'all again. For those unaware, sleeper cells are a group of people or terrorist agents that are planted within the population and remain dormant. Okay, sometimes for years until they're signaled to attack. Y'all hear this? That is dangerous. Yeah, he need to be out of office. Because you know how many people can lose their lives? I think about in New York. That's why they said that they've beefed up security in New York, places like that, because people can get into the subway. Imagine if a terrorist attack happens in a subway. That's where a lot of people are waiting for the train. Okay? Think about it. This is sad, y'all. This is crazy. Airports. That's another target. That's another place where a lot of people hang out. I'm just naming places where a lot of people hang out at. Okay? Courthouses could be targeted. I mean, hell, when they got the Twin Towers, look how many people got unalived on that particular day for 9/11. And people that were not even in the Twin Towers, they got it as well when those towers came crashing down. That should have like something happened in a third world country for somebody to take a freaking airplane and crash it into a building and that mug collapsed. I'm telling you, these people don't care about human life. They don't care about their own lives. They use themselves as targets to target someone else, and they will unalive themselves for the cause. And that's smiled upon in their country because it's a way of loyalty to their country to use themselves as terrorists. They call them sleeper cells, y'all. This shit is crazy. Is that not crazy? Oh my God. I had a cousin that worked in the Twin Towers. She's an attorney. And she happened to be off that day. Imagine. Had she been at work that day in the freaking Twin Towers, she would not be here today. Yeah. My cousin lives in Manhattan, New York, worked in the Twin Towers, but was off work that day when the Twin Towers collapsed. This is crazy. This man got us in some ish that we cannot get out of. And now that they are calling for peace, now that they say, oh, I'm sorry, Iran is like, yeah, no, So those people, matter of fact, like they're saying, those people probably are already here in the U.S. right now, already planning attacks that we don't know about. They could be, and I'm not trying to scare anyone, I'm making you aware. They could be on a plane, the same plane that you're on, and take over a plane. That's what happened on 9/11. They took over a plane. 3 different locations were on attack on the day of 9/11. Federal buildings were blown up because of terrorist attack. I'm gonna call them sleeper cells too. We'll call it that. We want a fancy word for it. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm trying to make you aware and be woke. If you like to hang out in large crowds, it might be a good idea to not do so for a while until we figure out this shit. Because Trump, he is such on a power trip, and it's costing the American people, y'all. If you've never prayed before in your life, this is a great time to start. It's a great time to tighten up on your prayer life, honey, because you never know what's coming. This is some dangerous ish. These people are upset. They already don't like us. So to invade and send airstrikes over there, we weren't even in this ish. And I said it the other day. This was not our battle. This was not our fight. Trump did that to flex his authority and power. Now you got the military. We can't afford a war. Do you know how many people are laid off from their jobs? Thousands of people, probably millions now, have lost their jobs. Tariffs are up. This man is crazy, y'all. They got to get him out of office. They got to get him out of office. They've already been talking about impeachment. It's a great time to go ahead and get him up out of there. Now, had they had Kamala up in there, I don't think this shit would have happened. I don't think she would have said, hey, send some missiles over there. I don't think she would have done that. Okay? We are dealing with a person who don't think things through. If I do this, what's going to happen? This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm kind of getting a little nervous because I got some flights. I told you I got some flights coming up. I have 2 flights coming up in a matter of weeks. I don't want to be on a plane, child, with somebody that's sitting on there talking like that with some shit wrapped around his head and decide this is the day, bitch, I want to be crazy. Baby, it's going to be knuck if you buck. Do you hear me? It's about to be a what? Girl fight? I'm going to fight for my life. Get on that plane you want to on some bullshit. Get on there with some bullshit if you want to. On that shit. You know that's how they talk. Donald Trump. That's the only thing I need to hear. Donald Trump. Bitch. My seatbelt is coming off, and yeah. You gonna feel this windmill. You getting this windmill. Okay, you gonna get all of this windmill, bitch. I don't give a fuck if I break every nail. I don't care. Toenail, I'm breaking toenails and everything because I'm baby, you gonna get it, all of it. Yes, and yes. Don't come over here on that bull-ish. Okay, if I'm in the grocery store and I see some shit about to pop off, we gotta do. American people, stop being scared. Stop being scared. Now, if motherfucker got a bomb on, get the fuck out. Don't be trying to fight. But other than that, them Iranians done lost their damn mind. Now I don't want to be around nobody with dots in their forehead and nothing. And I'm not trying to, I ain't trying to do that. But I don't want to be around nobody that I don't even know. I'm just saying, don't be around me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfuckers down at the gas station, the own the QTs and 7-Elevens, y'all stay the fuck away from me for right now until I figure this shit out. Okay? Period. All right? Akbar and y'all can't know you're not invited to the cookouts. I don't want to be around y'all. None of y'all. Yeah, I don't be around none of y'all right now until I figure this out. We got to hash this shit out because Trump got us all in some mess. Yeah. All y'all niggas that look like the people down there from 7-Eleven, we can't hang out. No, I'm sorry. We done. I got to cut y'all asses off because, bitch, I don't know if y'all waiting up. Blued my ass. We got to sit that way for YouTube. Say, blued my ass up out here. Okay? Nah. Yeah, Akbar. I'm talking about Akbar. Them fools down there at the 7-Eleven. Don't you want $7 1.5? Them motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah. Would you like to donate to the Red Cross? Them motherfuckers. Yeah. All them. We done. Right? All right. Cut it. Do you want cheese on your sandwich? The motherfuckers that own Subway now, okay? Because I see a lot of them back there making the Subway sandwiches. I don't even eat Subway. All right, but they got a Subway in my Walmart. Motherfuckers, do you want right or red lettuce or real sandwich? That shit. Them motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. I got my eye on all y'all bitches. I sure do. Do you want tomatoes on your... No. I don't. The fuck out of here. I'm mad now. Would you like an icy with your sandwich? No, bitch. I want you to get the fuck out of the U.S. That's what I want. All y'all. Until we figure this shit out. Because Trump done fucked it up for all y'all now. Okay? Ain't that how they talk? I'm like, oh, God. That's too much tongue. That shit. I can't. But, yeah, let's get out of here, y'all. I'm going to pop back on you guys today. All right, I'm gonna pop back because y'all know I do my midday pop in. So I'm gonna have to push that back just a little bit because I got some business stuff I need to do. But y'all know I'm not lying. They at Subway, they at the 7-Eleven, they are over here. And I don't know, I cannot keep my eye on everybody. I can't, so I'm gonna have to child y'all off my list now. I ain't even speaking to y'all. If I see you, don't speak to me. Oh my God, are you Caramel Rel from YouTube? No, bitch, that's not me. I don't know. No, we all look alike. Y'all know they say all black people look alike. No, that's not me. Are you Caramel Rel from Ruto? No, bitch. Fuck out of here. All right, but let's get out of here. Fuck, I'm not Caramel Rel. No, I'm not. No. That's the other girl on YouTube. That ain't me. Fuck out of here. You ain't about to blow me up. Hell no. All right, but let's get out of here. Love you guys down. Thank you to all my good mods out here for doing a good old job of keeping the trolling down, child. All right. Yes, honey. KBR, thank you so much. Thank you, Bill Wilson. Thank you, Tyra, Scorpion Miss. Thank you, Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast. Thank y'all for modding for me. Okay, bitch. I ain't playing. All right. Come up here with that. No. Okay. All right. Switch cheese, motherfucker. Switch cheese. That's all I'm saying. All right. Y'all about to bring the hood out of me. All right. Fuck this corporate shit. Fuck this corporate shit. We hood today. I'm from 40 days of 40 for the next 40 days of 40 nights. I'm hood. All right. When I pop on here on the gang shit, I might have some Chrisean chains on. All right. I might have my baseball cap on to the back. Okay. We hood from. Hold on. Shit. Let me go ahead and get my shit on right quick. Hell. Fuck. Yeah, we hood now. Fuck that. Gang. Okay. Yeah. Put my shit on. Y'all see this? Iran. Don't fucking try it. Okay. Gang. Okay. Yeah. Fuck out of here. All right. But yeah, put my shit on so they can see me. Yeah, we hood now. Fuck this corporate shit. All right. Yeah. So thank y'all, all my caramelians and whatnot, for coming on over to the Caramel Real Show today. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We on that. We on that shit. Fuck that. I ran on red. I'm on ready too. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay. What we doing? Put my shit on so they can see we ain't playing over here. All right. Gang. Okay. Fuck that. We like this. All right. Oh my God. But thank y'all for coming. Okay. Yeah. All right. Pop your trunk, bitch. All right. We on that. Don't. Yeah. All right. I ran. Y'all want to be on y'all shit? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Fuck that. Let me put my head down a little bit so y'all know I mean that shit. All right. Yeah. So thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button and whatnot and shit. And yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, I see y'all back for our midday pop-in and whatnot. All right, I ran. Stand down, bitch. Stand down, okay? What? All right, yeah, let's get out of here. Love you guys down. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On the